hit my house again and got the wrong street, then you know you're dealing with spirits. You know you're dealing with the spirit realm. It's all in the Grail mythology. The Grail castle disappears. You can't. It's also in the movie Kroll. Kroll, that came out in 1982. The castle is seen one day is here. It moves locations, so they never can get it. These are spiritual things that actually happen. One sister, they rolled on her this spring to cut off her electricity. Couldn't find the damn meter. Couldn't find the meter. So we know that there's spiritual ways, but you're going to have to depend more and more on the spiritual aspects, especially at this particular time, because that's what's running things. As a matter of fact, what we call the dark side, or what we call the underworld, that's why they released the movie The Underworld. That particular realm is completely taken over the earth. That's our realm. That's the Anubis realm, or the Anpu realm. That is completely taken over the earth sometime in December. So if you find things things, especially for you rigid left brain people, if things don't seem to work out the way it is, it's because you need to add more and more spiritual things in your life, because that's the way these things are going. You see what I'm saying? So this is very key. It's always been that way with me, but it's more so now than ever. You see what I'm saying? It's functioning on that particular level. We're talking about the entire atmosphere of your homes and everything changing. You can't understand certain things on why you can't get certain things done, because you are dealing with an old mode or old model in the way you deal with things. And as a result, you see what I'm saying? The atmosphere is changed, and you're going to have to somehow figure out how to start functioning in a spiritual environment. And the best way is what comes to mind. What comes to mind. The best way is what comes in your head. You're going to have confidence to understand that because you're the first person to think of it doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. You see what I'm saying? So you're looking for books, you're looking for other kind of people to validate things, but it came to you. And you have to have confidence in yourself to understand, because it came to you does not mean that it's invalid. It's coming from within. You understand? It's coming from within. So that's what you gotta understand. Now, so we want to always deal more and more with the spirits. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, we pull the spirits, and I put some spirits down in my room, or in my, most people will take a room in their house, which is safe. You take a room in your house and make it into a spirit room. At this particular time, everybody down here should be functioning with some type of spirit room in their home, some type of altar, some type of conduit of the spiritual energies. You see what I'm saying? You must do that at this particular time, because that is where the mode and the energy is going. So my spirit room happened to be my living room. Most people are hiding in their house. Now, I got a skull inside of a black pot. And sometimes I say, I got to run to the store. I got to run downtown. And you got to leave the house. You can't find your keys. You usually go, I can't go nowhere because I can't lock up. I just leave anyway. See what I'm saying? Because I know when they come in their house and they see that skull, there ain't no way in hell somebody gonna steal anything when I got a skull in a black pot. Brother said, man, you don't have to worry about it. I got a skull. I got all this crazy looking stuff. You see what I'm saying? I got a ram horns and all kinds of things like that. So when they come up, they were like, oh no. Which is interesting, there's a brother in Kansas who plays music up loud. And they went in his house, and he had all these what we call the veves of the signatures that look like these things, or the Apollo. He had these all lined up in his house, and the police came in and they saw that shit. I said, you need to turn it down, and they got the hell up out of there. And while they was getting ready to pull up, he turned it back up. They said, oh, fuck it, don't worry about it. We're not going back up in that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you see, right. The wall bunker, you know. All this, you go up in Brother Sarnetta's house. He got all these lynched people celebrating all of that stuff and all. You know, you someplace you have to back up from, you know. And so there's some people you just don't mess with. America being, you know, it makes it so it's the murder capital of the world. And where was Michael Jackson and the Jacksons born? Gary, Indiana. That's not by mistake. You see what I'm saying? Now the white boy automatically know that this man, spite he took his melanin out, he's still a god based on he can amass the type of entertainment energy he did around the globe. And there's nobody bar none will ever be as big as Michael Jackson. So now the white man understands that that's a god understanding what gods are. That's what the functionary definition of a black man is, worshiped as God by everybody on the planet in the functionary.